Welcome to the Leadership TKO podcast, your source of strategies and insight to make you a winning leader. With no further ado, here is your host, Lakeisha McKnight.
All right, everybody. Lakeisha McKnight is indeed here. Welcome back to the Leadership TKO, the Night Show via podcast. Super excited to be here on this lovely, lovely evening. This is Wednesday, November 15th, 2017, 9:01 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to invite some people off of Facebook to join us here on the Spreaker platform. And this is the platform that we're using to go live. And I'm going to give you a couple of just basic things that you should know about when it comes to being on a part of this platform. And then also some great things, a little bit of a bonus session that's going to happen right after this episode on my timeline. And so I'm going to invite you to join me on Facebook directly after this podcast episode. So I'm just going to go ahead and type and join me now as I am live on the podcast. All right, building lady leaders. Okay. So I'm just posting that on my wall there. All right. So again, I just want to say welcome and thank you to so many of you that are just, if you're listening in from another country beyond the United States, I just want to say thank you because, your listenership means so much to me. And, I don't know how many times people may say thank you for some of the things that you do, for being tuned into people's platforms and being connected. But on behalf of all the leaders that's connected to the iLead company in some way, shape, or form, I just want to say thank you. Okay, thank you so much for your diligence, for being connected. Those of you in Australia, those of you who are in Ukraine, many of you who are in the United Kingdom, South Africa, Nigeria, Pakistan, Italy, Peru, Croatia, and of course, Canada and throughout the United States. I thank you so much for being connected. And it's just been an honor to be able to serve you, to be able to pour into your lives. I thank you so very much. I am going to also share on my personal fan page on Facebook. I think that that's like a basic requirement, right? That I invite people on my fan page to listen in and be connected. So we're going to do that right now as I'm speaking with you. So just waiting for a couple of things to pop up and show up here. So I'm going to go ahead and type in join me now as I am live building lady leaders. Okay. Okay, so here we are. Okay, so I'm publishing that as well. So once again, I thank you so much for being here on this evening. For those of you who are maybe in another country and it's like in the wee hours of the morning, because I know 9 o'clock, maybe 2 o'clock in some places, or 3 o'clock, or maybe even 4 o'clock in other places. And so I appreciate those of you who may come back and listen to the episode on demand. That's one of the benefits of being connected to a podcast or having a podcast is that people may be able to come in and listen to the episode when they're, at their convenience. And so I appreciate you all for doing that and for coming back. And don't forget to share this podcast episode and so many of the others with those that your colleagues, your friends, business friends, your family members. Let them listen and help them to grow as leaders as well. And you can do this by sharing it with them. All right, share it with them. All right, everybody. So once again, thank you so much. Any links that I mentioned during these episodes, just note that the links are going to be placed in the description area. So you don't have to feel as though you're rushed. You have to try to jot down anything that I'm sharing with you verbally right now, because in the description area, those links will be added. All right. Please also note that this podcast is one of many podcasts that's on the Leadership TKO internet radio station. That's right, the internet radio station. And, there's two others. There's a Revitalize the Total Woman podcast that airs every Tuesday and Wednesday at 8 o'clock p.m. And then there's also the Right Word Awaken that airs every first and third Thursday at 11 o'clock a.m. So once again, thank you for those of you who are connected here. I appreciate your listenership. I appreciate your diligence in being connected. All right. Now, Leadership TKO, the internet radio station, is one of many subdivisions that's housed under, of course, connected to the Leadership TKO brand, but it's housed under an LLC. The name of the LLC is the International Leadership Education and Development Company, better known as the iLead Company. All right. And so our mission really is to enhance the leadership potential of all humanity. That's like the overall company mission. But with Leadership TKO, we partner up with associations, with universities, small businesses, and even faith-based groups to build winning leaders. That's what we do. Our philosophy is, though, enhancing the leadership potential of all humanity. So thank you so much. And if you want to learn more about what we do, the overall company, it's ileadcompany.com. That's the website to head to. But our brand website, we can learn more about us and how we serve you, is through leadershiptko.com. So hopefully we're not confusing you with all these websites we have. All right. So that's what we have going on. Now, on this podcast, we have specific topics we cover. We cover on Wednesdays, we teach you leadership. We teach you marketing on this day because our baby, our niche is leadership, right? That's the general niche, but we delve into more specifics throughout the week. We help you to enhance your influence in such a way that it impacts your income. Hopefully you can connect the two there, right? And we do this by way of providing you with training and consulting and coaching in the areas of speaking, in the areas of leadership, of course, in the areas of book writing and other small little sub niches. Okay, small little sub niches. All right. And so today we're focusing in on enhancing your general leadership ability. We want you to grow your influence overall. And so we're going to focus on self-growth. I want you to stay tuned because if you're not connected to me on Facebook, I'm going to be going live, doing an audio live broadcast directly after this. So hopefully you can catch it. And if I'm able to get the link for that audio live, I'll also add it to the description area of this podcast. All right. So we're going to do some things. We're going to shift some things around pretty soon, whereby I'm going to be going live and doing the podcast at the same time. So I'll be going live on my wall, but I'll also be doing the podcast right here using the Spreaker platform. So we're going to be connecting all of this pretty soon. So stay tuned for the changes to manifest. All right. But on our message blog, okay, the general global blog that we use, and that link is also going to be in the description area, our focus is continuing in with a series that we started, and it's focusing on the composition of lady leaders. The composition of lady leaders. We're talking about the fourth trait. That's what we've really elaborated on. We have elaborated on this particular topic on our blog. We talked about it and definitely gave a little bit of a tasting on our Instagram page there. We also have a video version that's going to be released tonight. All right. So the night is not over with. So the video is definitely going to be released to you. Don't worry about that. And then we're also going to be going live with a special bonus message directly after this podcast episode. So make sure you're connected to me on Facebook. If you're not connected, the link again will be in the description area. If you're listening in now, feel free to go to facebook.com/L McKnight Speaks. Okay. L McKnight Speaks. That is the link that you would want to follow, that you want to get connected to. All right. And hello to those of you who are listening in live on the podcast platform here. I do see Janine Harriet Brown. Thank you so much for being connected and listening in, Janine. All right. So here we go. One of the other traits I want to share with you right now that makes a woman successful in leadership is this. She can ask for help. She knows how to ask for help. You see, one thing that I've realized is that as a woman and as someone who's achieved certain levels of success, I haven't reached the pinnacle. I haven't completed the journey yet because I'm still here. But one thing that I've recognized is that if it had not been for mentors, coaches, if it had not been for you listening in, being connected, even giving words of encouragement, I wouldn't be where I am today. So I want to say thank you on behalf of every successful woman out there. Thank you so very much for helping us get to where we are today. And it's because of your prayers that we're able to thrive and push forward and really elevate to newer heights, higher heights. So I want to say thank you. Because of your presence, because of you being alive, still here, we're able to live. And we're just grateful for that. Truly grateful for just having other women in the earth that will support you, that will encourage you, that will push you forward no matter what. No matter what. And so this is what distinguishes the ordinary woman from she who is extraordinary. She's not afraid to ask for help. She knows that without help, she will be back at square one. And so we elaborate on this message a bit on the blog. And I want to encourage you to head on over to that blog and listen in. Right? And if you enjoyed this message so far, hit the like button on this podcast episode. You have to make sure you're on the Spreaker platform to hit the like button. Also, if you want to leave a comment, there's a chat area where you can leave a comment. You can ask a question on the platform. Now, marketing. Please be aware that it doesn't matter what profession you're in. It doesn't matter if you're in the corporate world. Listen, before you are whatever your title is, okay, it doesn't matter who you are. You're first a marketer. Before you are a mother, it gets that deep. Before you are a mom, you are a marketer. Because if you are a mom, let me tell you, how are you going to get your kids to eat those vegetables? How are you going to get that baby to go to sleep? To realize that baby needs to go to sleep to get some rest. Hey, you got to sell that baby on this. Here's the pacifier. Here's a little bit of rocking. Let me walk with you a little bit. Pace up and down the hallway to get. Hey, this is marketing. You might not even need to say a word, but you're marketing the fact that sleep is good. Right? Sleep is indeed good. So marketing is essential in every setting, no matter what role you have right now in this season of your life, no matter what, environment you're in, marketing is essential. Before you are a mom, before you are a wife, before you are a corporate leader, before you are an entrepreneur, you are a marketer. I don't care. Listen, I know it's humor, but it's fact. It's truth. Okay, it's truth. So, I just want you to digest that. Digest that little message right there. And then understand this. YouTube is a powerful platform. If you haven't busted open the YouTube door just yet, you're missing out. You are truly missing out on an audience that you can reach with your message. So, become educated. And if you're trying to bust through the YouTube doors, please know the niche that you want to focus on. Are you focusing on social media? Are you focusing on people? What do you want to focus on? Niche down. Get as specific as possible. Try to figure out what is it that you want to do. Now, some people say, I just want to do social media. Now, there's so many social media platforms. We need you to niche down just a bit. Anybody that knows me knows that when it comes to leadership, the market that I normally hone in on and focus in on is entrepreneurs. Like, that is my niche. Leadership amongst entrepreneurs, people know that, especially female entrepreneurs in leadership. You already know that that's my baby. Anybody that listens in knows that I focus specifically on women between the ages of 21 and normally 55. And they're entrepreneurs, whether budding entrepreneurs, experienced, that's it. And I help them to strengthen their leadership. But I also help mompreneurs, those who are moms, those who are in the corporate world. I don't just kind of restrict myself and say I'm not going to help everyone else. But I know what my niche is. Okay. I know what my niche is and my market. Okay. And that's what you need to focus on for yourself. Niche down before you decide to choose YouTube as a platform, because we know that YouTube, number one, okay, let's just put it this way. YouTube is like a beast when it comes to traffic. And if you don't have a YouTube account, get one. And make sure in your YouTube name that you choose your channel name, your keyword is in there if possible. Okay, if possible. If you've already started one, I do understand that. If you already started getting views, I totally get it. But just make sure that you're able to niche down as much as possible so that you can begin to rank high with Google, because that's the whole goal. So you can get some traffic to other places. Okay. So I just wanted to point that out to you. All right. Before we delve into some other matters. Now, if you're a lady and you're listening into this, and lady entrepreneurs especially, I invite you to learn more about a wonderful campaign that's going to give you the training you need to grow your business. And it's a campaign. All right. It's a campaign. It's a global campaign started this year, but we're continuing this campaign into 2018. And it's the Born to Lead Global Women's Leadership Campaign. I'm just going to give you a link, a website. I want you to visit that website and get educated about what this campaign is about. The website is borntolead2018.com. BORNTOLEAD2018.com. That is the website you want to go to. All right. Like I said, I have a special message for those of you who continue to be connected and follow me to the Facebook profile platform. Let's go. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to deliver this message. I've been trying 3 times is normally the charm. So hopefully my internet all is well here at the office where I am, my home office, and we're able to deliver this message. All right. So follow me on over. Okay. Follow me on over to that platform if you can. The link, if it's after the fact, the link for that audio broadcast, if I'm able to get it, I'll also add that link to the description area. But we're going over there live right now. It's about 9:18 p.m. So thank you so much, everyone who's been listening in right now to this podcast episode. Don't forget to check out the blog message. That link will also be in the description area. Tomorrow is Pro Speakers Thursday, or Pro Speaking Thursday. Be sure to tune in if you are a present or aspiring speaker. You don't want to miss that day. We post tips on my wall, tips in some relevant groups, and other things that we have going on for you speakers. So thank you so much for listening, everyone. Until tomorrow, I do encourage you to think, to speak, and to live leadership.
Thanks for listening to